All right. Welcome back to Tomboy Official. Welcome back to the podcast. I'm recording late at night here, in the stew, as Bia Heza would say. I'm in the stew. I'm literally lounging in my bed. Lights off. It's late. I totally should be sleeping, and I totally am not. So I've been kind of going through like past journal entries because I find it fun and entertaining, and so why not? So let me get back into this app of mine. If the dreams have any kind of like bit of raunchiness to them, I'm gonna skip those parts, but you can fill it in with your own story sections for yourself. Yeah. Let's see. So let me find the one I was just reading. So this one, I don't know why I put the date February 1 of 2022 through February 2 of 2022. Like maybe I was dreaming at night and maybe into the next early morning. That's the best guess I can give. So okay. So I need to excuse me. My gosh. So in reality, I'll tell you which parts are reality, which parts are not reality, when I'm speaking. So none of the names in this are gonna be accurate. If I'm using names, they will not be names of anybody who is even somebody that I know now, or someone I've even talked to in the past like 10 to 15 years with that name. If I do have friends that are that name, I'm not using any realistic names at all. So nothing is going to be identifiable. The names that are in the dream, if they're fake names, I'll use those names. And the names that are not in the dream, the names that are real, you know what I'm trying to say? The names that are already in the dream, because sometimes in my dreams people do have names, even if I don't know who they actually, like, I don't know them in real life at that name. Like, I don't know anybody, like, it's not like a real person I know, like, in real life, but sometimes I, like, know people's names in my dreams. Okay, so let's get into this one. So we're gonna call this person Rachel. So Rachel in real life, it's someone that I was kind of casually dating off and on for like a year. There were some serious months where we were like a couple, but we kind of slid into being a couple casually after being like friends, meeting on a dating app, and then we kind of casually slid out of it and went back to being friends. So Rachel is this person who was in this dream. Again, Rachel's not the name of anybody I've ever dated. I know somebody named Rachel, but I'm not talking about this person, and it's not a real name, basically. So basically I put Rachel was in this dream. There were multiple areas in a backyard setting and in a bar setting where myself and her had our groups of friends spread out, and I was going along to different groups, mingling between the groups, and three of my close friends who I grew up with in real life were in one group sitting on the floor. At one point, I was sitting on the floor, and a friend of Rachel's that I hadn't met in real life came up and sat next to me and mentioned that they know I'm monogamous. I mentioned, actually, I'm not. Sometime before that, I was with Rachel at her house in the dream, and there was a repair type person there mentioning that Rachel's wife, Brenda, had some interaction with him, the repair person, based on what to do around that house. And I thought, oh, I know Rachel, has had relationships with guys in the past, but I didn't know anything about Rachel being with other women in the past, and I'm not sure how I felt about any of it. Like in the dream, I was kind of not really sure how to feel about finding out that information, and but I was very aware of Rachel at the time. I was very aware of Rachel at the party environment. I don't even remember this. I try to think visually, what do I remember? I don't remember any of this, honestly. I feel like when I'm trying to visualize what I was dreaming here, nothing comes to my memory whatsoever. And I want to say, and I think I'm wrong, but I want to say that when I picture the space where we were at, it's one of my actual friends' backyards that we have kickbacks at in real life. Not any of these people in this dream. They never go over there, but and never have to my knowledge, but I don't really know. I don't know for sure, but that's kind of just what comes to my mind. And I don't really know. I'm leaving things open to interpretation for other people to interpret things for me if they want to. I don't remember how I was feeling about this person in February of 2022. I really don't remember during that time period how I felt about this person in real life. I know the three friends that I grew up with, I hadn't really seen them much during that time of the year. Haven't really seen them much in the last few years, in all honesty, but we have kind of been more in touch during the Rona. We've been kind of a little more online, at least texting with each other and stuff. And let me see. Yeah, I don't really think there's anything about that dream that was too interesting, really. I mean, it's kind of hard to it's just kind of hard to really think about what I was actually I really just don't remember it, usually, how it is with dreams, you'll remember something visually sometimes. With this, I just literally do not remember a thing. I don't even remember dreaming about her, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, I have been having pretty vivid dreams. for quite a few years now, for the most part. Other than this year, it's kind of recently gotten a little not so not so vivid. But yeah, I've been having some pretty vivid dreams for like at least like, let me see, probably about the last 4 years now. So that's been nice, but also it's a little like I'm trying to go through the ones that have queer content in them. I guess that one was mostly just the fact that there was a lady that I was going out with at a certain point and had a dream with her in it. Like, I guess that's pretty regular. Like, I don't really know what it was all about. It seems like it was like a social event, but yeah, that's never happened. I've never been to like a big actual social gathering with that person. We never did anything like that. Like, there was like a big gathering with my friends, their friends. Nothing like that. Well, no, nothing like that. Not like a kickback type of party. But yeah, so I'm trying to keep these short so I don't just like ramble on and on like I normally do. But especially because it's late at night, I don't want to be like, making these like 90 minutes. That's really all it said. So yeah, hopefully that was interesting. I don't know. Maybe I just like reading them because they're about something I dreamt. They might not be of interest to anybody else. But either way, hopefully it was. And thanks for listening.